So I am taking a break from chores and checked my mail, and I had a surprise waiting for me. Does this look familiar? Did you get one? The National Notary Association is letting me know that my membership expires at the end of April. I thought this was cute. Is this the end of us? Question mark. Goodbye. This is enough for me to go ahead now and renew. I know they've sent me some emails. I don't always pay attention to some emails, especially when especially when someone wants my money, okay? But I'm not ready to say goodbye to the National Notary Association. So I said, you know what? Let me bring along some of my subscribers. By the way, the NNA, National Notary Association, does not know that I'm doing this video. So they've not asked me to. I just, I'm doing it because I want to do it. And hopefully they're okay with that. And I just wanted to bring you along. So let's take a look and see what it's going to cost me to renew my membership this year. All right, so I went ahead, logged in, and I came to the membership screen. And 1 year membership is $80. I think that is higher than it was the last time I renewed. Now, it's been at least 3 years, maybe four, since I had to renew. I took advantage of their multi-year membership. So again, I think it was a 3 or 4 year option, and I was so glad I did that because these years just be going by. So, and they offered a really good savings when I did the math. So, to be honest, I can't say for sure if this $80 membership fee is higher than what it was last year. I don't remember, and I don't feel like looking up what I paid 3 years ago. So, $80 for 1 year, 2 years, $129. Okay. And then a 4 year NNA membership is $219. So breaking that down. So the 2 year membership, I know some of y'all can do this in your head. I can't do it that quickly. So we're looking at 65-ish dollars a year if I go with the 2 year, which is not bad. Because I tell you, $80 for 12 months, I feel that. I feel it. $65 a year sits well with me. But if I do the 4 year membership, that's $55 a year, which is even better. But 4 years from now, that seems like a long time. But I get it. I bet they're doing that to kind of complement most states' notary commissions. I kind of like that touch, NNA. Nice going. But I'm an old lady now. I don't know if I'm gonna be here in 4 years. I hope so. Um, so I'm leaning towards the 2 year. But before I pull maybe I shouldn't say trigger on this, before I enter my payment information, I'm going to check the balance in my account. And if I can, boy, you know what? I wish that 4 year was like 199 or something like that. But anyway, I'm leaning towards 2 year. If I have a little extra, um, I'll go for the 4 year. All right. So, what are they offering? Let me just pause here. I first became a member in 2006. That was a year after I had been a notary at my then employer. And I can't say for sure that I've been a member all of those years since 2006, but definitely most of them. I may have skipped a year here or there, but um, I've kept my membership because I saw a lot of value back then, and I still see a lot of value today. That's me, a tenured, gray haired notary and member. Why? A lot of reasons, but let's see what they offer. So, the NNA hotline support, I've called them very few times over all this time period. One, when I started, I mean, they always had a customer service or whatever line, but I don't think they had the hotline like they have it today. I think that is really good for newbie notaries to take advantage of, even newbie notaries here in Alabama. If I was just starting out, I'm sure I'd have a lot of questions. Um, but for me, where I'm at in my notary journey, I don't have the need to call the hotline very much. I did call it once in 2024 when I had questions about the changes that were made to the signing agent certification course, and I was able to get some helpful information. Um, New law alert emails. Yes, I'm sorry. Um, I love this. Not only the emails, but the fact that I can go on their website, which I do a lot. I'm on their website now. I may not call them, but I'm blowing up the website. I love their notary law tracker and all of that. I like legal stuff for one, but as those of you in Alabama know, I do notary training and I want to know about what's going on before it happens so that I can prepare training materials and webinars and all that and get all my questions answered so that I can push that information out to those of you who subscribe to this channel. If you're a member of my Facebook group, Notaries for Alabama Hangout. So, yeah, that's the real deal. And I called the NNA. Did I call? Or emailed them last week or the week before um, about the federal remote online notarization law. And the contact there, Brooke, I think her last name is Merritt, smart, responded quickly. It was great. So she gave me the information I needed. So I like that. I like, let's see here if I can do a pointer. Can I do a pointer? I like the Notary Bulletin. I read that. I used to love when they would mail it. That was my bathroom reading material. And don't think because it's in the bathroom, I treat it like, nah, that I just chill, read it cover to cover. Um, I I know I still have some old Notary Bulletin magazines. I know I do. Oh, that's different. Yeah. But anyway, I read the Notary Bulletins. I like the topics are timely. And if you aren't getting that, you need to get your settings straight so you get this. Um, I'm going, they did a good article couple weeks ago. I want to comment on it, do a little rant on it about getting blacklisted, blackballed, or whatever. What do you do when you find yourself in that situation? I thought that was helpful information. They have timely topics then and they will update old articles with new information. Y'all, if you're treating this as a business, as a profession, you have to stay up to date. There is too much at rest. So, yeah, that's another reason why I stay a member. Monthly member news. I think that's more of the email updates. I like that. Legal Shield. Now, I think this is where they are offering you a discounted membership to Legal Shield because I know I clicked on this earlier. It's not that you get it for free, but you get it for a discount. Those of you who are notary signing agents and you find yourself in a situation where someone is not paying you according to terms that were agreed upon, all you gotta say is, I'll have my lawyer contact you. They send a little letter on your behalf and you will get your money. That's also good for, well, anyway, moving on. I'm so long-winded. All right. So members get to have access to the online version of the complete how-to guide for notaries. Learn how to perform virtually any notarial act with this practical guide for all notaries. I think that's good. The NNA is real good about saying, hey, look, we're going to cover all this. It may not be approved in your state. Govern yourselves accordingly. So just keep that in mind. Just because they cover something, it may not apply to you and me here in Alabama or your state, but I like that. Include it in your membership. Notary answer book. Arm yourself with what to say if a customer makes an improper notarization request. You know what? I think that's important. I may look at that a little later in another video because I don't always sugarcoat my messages, my words, and I'm sure they have nicer ways of saying no to customers than I sometimes do. I'm sure. All right. Notary certificate forms. These are those loose notary certificates. They sell them online, but if you're a member, you get to download a PDF version and print when you need it. They make available their NNA member badge to members. I think this is also really good, especially if you're new and you don't have a notary business yet, you're just getting started. It gives you an identity, a more professional look You can use the badge. I think they let you use the badge on business cards and email signature, letterhead. I know I wore out my member badge when I got started almost 20 years ago as a member. Oh, absolutely. Hey, what is I put it on everything. All right, member exclusive discounts. A new sale every month. So I guess, oh yeah, not guess. Members get discounts on notary supplies. That's on their website. That's always good. So what I haven't been good at doing is taking advantage of these items. And these look good. Car rental. Every now and then, everybody's got to rent a car. 35% off. That's decent. Abenity. I'm familiar with this company. I think employers sometimes sign up with Abenity, and then you have discounts on clothes, movies, and stuff. So their Abenity is legit. Auto, homeowner, renters insurance. See, I changed, look, pet insurance. Um, I changed my insurance company last year, and I should have checked this out. Identity theft protection, that's really good nowadays. Hotel, those of you planning to go to conference, if you find you're not able to stay on site and you want to look for other hotel accommodations, don't sleep on this. I know it's time for me to get a new laptop. My poor thing is just chug-a-lugging. Email marketing services, electronic payment. This is where you customers will swipe. Now this, I am definitely gonna work this. I'm gonna blow this up. All right. I know that UPS shipping discount is the real deal. There are more, this doesn't say everything. When you click on this, which I did earlier, I was like, yeah, this is the real deal. Those of you who do apostille work, I really benefit from using discounted shipping services with the UPS because here in Alabama, the UPS is on point. So I'm gonna make sure that I register through the NNA for that. And then Staples, since I am on a um, no contact list right now for some other companies, I need to get back to Staples. I had gotten to the point where I was just going online, ordering my supplies, having stuff delivered, but I'm going to try to be local, more local now. And so I've had the Staples Business Advantage discount in the past, um, but I haven't been there for years. So I am going to make sure I download whatever card or whatever they offer because it's time for me to do um, toner. I'm out of toner. All right, so I just I wanted to see what it changed as far as perks for NNA membership. After looking at that, I still think it is worth it. So for me, just to summarize, I'm nosy. I like to read, and the NNA seems to be nosy too. And so they stay in the front. They let you know, regardless what state you're in, what's coming down the pipeline so that you can position yourself to be prepared with other changes because, there are notaries out there in Alabama that still think it's $5 per notarial act. They don't know about the whole marriage certificate, and the NNA is really good about keeping up with all that. There was something else I wanted to say. Oh, during the year, the NNA does host online webinars, Zooms for members. And so I've been able to get on to some of those, which I found to be helpful and a great way to network with notaries in other states. Their website is pretty full of good information. Um, I bookmark it and really, I go to their website quite a bit. By being a member of the NNA, I was able to start attending their annual conferences. I mean, there were years that, I was like, ooh, I cannot afford it. But thankfully, I've been able to go and plan for it. I've enjoyed it. It's allowed me to meet and network with notaries in other states. And if you're thinking, well, why does that matter? It does. They have given me a lot of good information that has helped my Alabama notary business. And then by going to the conference and by me having other interests, other business interests, more than once the NNA has invited me to be a workshop presenter at the conference. And that's great for my personal experience and professional experience. Um, and, they didn't know me well at all. They do they recognize a notary every year and designate them as Notary of the Year. And granted, you don't have to be a member to be nominated for that, but um, I like that. I like that a lot. Some of you may already know that I am a NNA Notary Ambassador for the state of Alabama. The NNA invited me to represent Alabama back in 2014. Um, and I've enjoyed it. Again, once a month we meet on a Zoom call and we share best practices, disseminate information, work on projects. I've gotten closer to notaries in other states. Well, I'm going to post this in my Facebook group. If you're not a member, consider joining. It's called Notaries for Alabama Hangout. I'll put a link in the description below. And if this is large enough for you to scan, go ahead and do that and fill out an application. If you are from the state of Alabama and you would like more information about this, um, hit me up, shoot me a message. Let me know that you want to talk about it. I can let you know what my experience has been like as a NNA ambassador representing Alabama. And if you're from another state, I'll talk to you too. All right. All right. Y'all know I'm long-winded. I'm just checking my notes. Yeah, it's really all I wanted to talk about. So I don't know about you, but I'm going to go ahead and renew my membership with the National Notary Association. And I hope you will too. Have a good evening. I don't know why I'm waving, like you in a car or I'm in a car going somewhere. Um, Take care. Hope to see you soon. Please subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already. I would greatly appreciate it. Have a good evening.